Feedback is one of the main factors that affect the learning process by making changes in the way of doing or thinking by those who receive it for improvement purposes. For behaviorists, feedback coincides with reinforcement. Bandura in 1991 defined it as a facilitator of learning when it informs the subject about the correctness of a given answer. Ausubel already in 1963 underlined the motivational power of feedback on subsequent learning when the subject receives confirmation on consolidated acquisitions and channels attention on aspects to be perfected. Feedback is a potential formative means that takes over during formative assessment. When the gap between what the students know and what they should know is found, then the teacher makes available that set of resources that will allow the achievement of the pre-established goals. Based on the content conveyed and the ways in which it is expressed, it may concern carrying out a task. The feedback provides information about the task, understanding of the content, correctness of the results. Implementation of a process. The focus is on the learning strategy used. Self-regulation, the way in which the implemented strategies are activated, the so-called self-evaluation practices, and also personal features. Feedback produces negative effects when it takes on a connotation of control, when it coincides with grades or judgments that label the student's performance, or when it is not adequately explanatory, or finally when it creates inhibitions and uncertainty. Different functions of feedback are directive, when it refers to what to modify in order to make corrections. Facilitated, when it provides suggestions and information aimed at restoring actions. Training, when it contributes to the development and consolidation of knowledge skills. Intervening directly on the student's performance to direct actions towards a shared goal. Based on practical examples, effectively reduces the student's cognitive load. Transformative, when it has through three levels of depth. Transmissive, if it has informative value. Interactive, if it allows the students to act on the cognitive conflict and the teacher to adjust the teaching. Or recursive, if it prepares the students to acquire awareness of the learning process and the teacher to redesign the didactic action.